Hi guys, it's Sophie. So I'm just here to do a really quick little tag video for you today. This was created by Anthony Andrews, whose channel I'll link down below, and it is called the Favourite Childhood Book Tag. So the first question is, what was your favourite book as a child? It's a really hard one. I don't think I had one specific book that was my standout favourite book of all time, bar Rebecca, but that was more when I was kind of 10, 11. I think when I was younger than that, my favourite book series were the Animal Arc series. I was obsessed with them. I used to take like 5 or 6 with me when I would go somewhere and just read them all again. Yeah, and I already had 200 of those books, so I think that's probably my favourite book series, though I can't think there's one of those that I love above the others. Question 2 is, what's your favourite film as a child? I had a real soft spot for Pocahontas as a kid. I found her character just so appealing, and her connection with nature and the world around her. I loved the little raccoon thing, and yeah, I remember feeling it like was a really affecting film for me, like especially the colours of the wind. I remember feeling like many feelings as a small child I probably didn't understand when I was watching that, but I loved it. I used to watch it over and over again, though I watched quite a few of those old Disney movies over and over. Pocahontas was my favourite though. Question 3 is, what was your favourite song as a child? I don't remember having a favourite song as a child, though I've been told when I was very little, like before I could talk, I used to love Barney, and I used to dance to, no, not Barney, what's he called? Mr. Blobby. I used to love Mr. Blobby and dance to him, so probably like tiny Sophie would say Mr. Blobby. Question 4 is, what was your favourite TV programme as a child? It's such a weird one, but this is the one I always remember, and like I don't know that I like loved it when I was watching it, but when I think of like childhood TV programmes, I go back to the Snorks, which were like kind of these almost like seahorse type creatures, and I can't really remember any of the storylines, but just that like I remember sitting on my mum's bed when I was a kid like watching them and thinking it was great. Yeah, that's literally all I remember, and I feel like they had lots of naughty innuendos because they had like noses that were mostly down and sometimes went up, which I didn't get, but I think I found it quite funny because the adults would be laughing. But anyway, the Snorks is my like standout memory of childhood. Question 5 was, who was your favourite author as a child? That's quite difficult. I'm kind of going away from the Animal Arc stuff, because that would probably be the one I read the most of, but I really like Jacqueline Wilson. I read quite a lot of hers over and over again. I used to read Sophie's Choice a lot, the kind of younger directed novel about philosophy, and I used to think that was like such an amazing book and like opened my eyes to all of these ideas. I'm trying to think, was there anyone else that I would like go towards if they wrote something. I also read the Windsinger series over and over again, so probably whoever wrote those. Sorry, it's not like a more concise answer, but I feel like I've had so much distance now I don't really remember. But yeah, some of those. Question 6 is, what was the worst book you read as a child? I found that difficult because I feel like I've read a lot of like really shit kids books that just probably didn't affect me. I remember reading a lot of the like old horror books from my my like secondary school libraries when I was like 10, 11. They're called the Goosebumps. I don't think they were bad, but I think they were probably the ones that made me feel the worst. And I would read them, but I'd have to like read a little bit and then hide it and then maybe go back to it, or return it and then go back to it. But I think I've probably read much worse children's books. I think there are quite a few bad children's books that just passed me by and I didn't really enjoy. But yeah, I don't really remember them. Question 7 was, which character from your childhood did you want to become friends with? And I think probably Lyra from His Dark Materials. Just because I wanted a demon so badly. She seemed really cool, and like, I don't know, I used to pretend to be her with like all these little like Beanie Baby toys, so I think that's probably the closest that I could come. This feels really embarrassing, this tag, but oh well, I'm sure I unapologetically loved it as a child. Yeah, that was quite fun. I haven't really thought about these kind of questions for a while, so hopefully you've learnt a little bit about me that maybe you did or didn't want to know. I don't know who to tag. Maybe I'll tag Acacia, I'll tag Olive from a Book Olive, and oh, I don't know, maybe the Poptimist. I feel like that could be quite a fun one. But yeah, anyway, I will leave you there. Hopefully that has been somewhat interesting, and I'll chat to you guys again soon.